Are you afraid to get into the digital marketing business that I'm working with? I have to tell you, I was afraid. I was afraid when I was looking at it and thinking about getting in. I was afraid. And I was afraid for several reasons. One, I was afraid of failure. As I saw everybody else could do it. I had friends who could do it and make money. I was afraid that I wouldn't do it and make any money. I was afraid. I was afraid also because I thought, I'm going to spend money on this thing and it's not going to work. And I don't want to lose the money. I was afraid I might lose a few $100s. I was afraid. And I was also afraid that I didn't have the skills, that I wasn't techie enough because I'm zero techie. That's just a fact. I was afraid, therefore, my lack of ability in understanding technology and those kinds of things would prevent me from doing a digital marketing business. It hasn't at all. I've been able to do this and do well with it, even in my weakness, because they give you the step-by-step way to do it. They teach you, they show you, they train you, they spoon feed you, because they want you to succeed, obviously. And so I had a lot of fears. Now, if you've got fears about getting into, you've been looking at it, you've been thinking about it, but you're afraid. You've just got hesitations. I put a 1 in the comments. I'd just love to see how many people have thought about it, but they're afraid. Put a 1 in the comments. But one of the things that helps you get over the fear is examining the program and finding people that are in it that you know. Well, if you know me, I'm in it and I'm doing well. Deborah, who I've known for years, she's in it. She's doing great, and people she knows are doing well. So that record helps. It helps to see all the people when you do get in. They have a whole community bulletin board where people post their winnings. And it's just page after page. There's 8 or 9 pages of little blurbs. I won. I made money. I made 300. I made 900. I made 1,200. People are just putting money, putting it down there. That helps. That helps overcome the fears. And one of the things that helped me was imagining. I've got a good imagination. Imagine what it would look like for you if you got into this business for a few $100s and made that back within a month. Made it back in spades within a month. What would it look like for you if you started making 300 a week, or 1,000 a week, or 1,000 a month? Whatever number you're comfortable with putting. I know people that are making much more than that, and some that are making that. So there's no guarantees how much you'll make in a week or in a month, right up front, especially when you're first pioneering this business. But imagine, what does that do for your future? Imagine 2 years from now, if you've done this for 2 years and you've made $300 a month for 2 years. Hey, that's extra, that's gravy money. That makes Christmas look a lot different. That makes that vacation a reality. And so imagine, what if it works? What if it works for me? What if it's what they say it is? Give it a try. And so I want to encourage you. The Bible says several hundred times, says, fear not, or do not be afraid. Because that's the nature of the kind of who we are as human beings. We're naturally afraid of the unknown. What's it going to look like? How does it work? What's the answer? And we want to stay in control. We don't want to get hurt. We don't want to look foolish. We don't want to fail. And so the Lord has to tell us, even when doing his will, when he was calling people to do something for him, he had to say to them, now listen, don't be afraid, fear not. And I want to encourage you, set your fears aside, take a deep breath and set those fears aside and say, you know what, I'm willing to take a chance. What if? And if you're willing to set your fears aside and take a chance, comment yes. And I'll send you my link to my website, and it'll answer all your questions. It'll show you some videos. It'll give you some examples. How does it work? It'll answer 99% of your questions when you look at that video. And that's before you sign up. So there's no cost involved to see what it's about and get a handle on it. And then there's simply a box there for you to check off and say, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm willing to take a chance. So jump in, join me.